This is an example of the Group 2 wheelchair I am not supposed to have. I'm supposed to have a Group 3. Now let me tell you the story.
Yep, man. Yo, man, you were talking about from the patient standpoint. I'm dealing with trying to get the proper wheelchair right now. So I sort of got the healthcare in August. They brought me a wheelchair, a Group 2 wheelchair in late February. Lady paid for half the deposit to hold on. They got me a Group 2 wheelchair. Yo, bro, I had no idea there was a difference between Group 2 and Group 3.
I didn't even know there was
I'm supposed to have a Group 3. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a Group 3 that has the leg restraints on. It's supposed to have the seat's supposed to rise up and down because I've gotten so bad now with my MS. Like, one of the questions I want to ask you is, what is your worst MS symptom? But we're talking about this wheelchair. The Group 3s are for people who have, like, I am severely disabled now. Like, I can't stand. Like, I'm fucked up.
Really?
So the wheelchair supposed to have all type of stuff on it. They brought me a Group 3, was basically almost like a wheelchair scooter. Okay. I can't hardly get into the wheelchair by myself. I fall out that bitch all the time. It's got a seatbelt on it. When I spasm and everything so much that when I spasm and I fall out, the seatbelt is actually strapped on me. It's not keeping me from falling out. Instead, when I fall,
that whole shit is falling on top of you.
The wheelchair falls on top of me. Yeah, man, it's very much like the wheelchair you have.
ASAP. We gotta get you the right. Yeah. See, this is the shit that be fucking pissing me off, because as a whole community, right, we know what we need, right? We go to these doctors and they might have a connection with that person, and they're like, all right, well, give him that so that they can get this. It's all bullshit. We have to defend. We have to be there for ourselves, and we have to maybe, I don't know, this is just me brainstorming off the top of my head right now. Maybe we as a collective, we get what people need, and as a collective that contribute and whatever, we can give people the right shit that they actually need. Because there's actually doctors that we can talk to virtually that we don't have to go in and see, that are actually on point and will let you know, all right, no, not that fucking wheelchair. That's not what you need. You need that.
Or even basic steps, because I'm legally blind now.
Shit, Holmes.
So
fucked up.
They brought me the wheelchair, bro. They dropped this wheelchair off. I'm just grateful. I'm just happy to have a wheelchair, period. I'm not gonna complain. And they tell me they don't have Group 3. So they dropped the wheelchair off. The dude, it's a white dude, stays for like an hour.
Ain't a nigga fly as me, ain't a nigga cold as me, ain't another nigga got a swag quite like. But hold up.
King, this is real shit. The white man has paid for half of the wheelchair, so I'm already grateful that you paid for half the wheelchair. Dog. I see how much it costs, everything else. I know I didn't have this wheelchair unless you brought it. I know I didn't have this wheelchair unless you paid for half of the deposit. Right. Bro, real shit. This motherfucker stayed damn near an hour. And he talked about, it's a white man, he's talking about how black people should vote Republican and how black people forget that Republicans freed the fucking slaves. He talked about this shit, dog. All my kids, I got 4 kids, all 4 slowly left the room one by one over the course of the hour. My wife was the last one to leave, and when he finally left, she was like, why didn't you just put his ass out? I said, I'm happy to have a wheelchair. He paid for half the wheelchair. Yeah. Shit, he didn't talk the whole time about it.
Listen, not for nothing,
man.
Not for nothing. We got to get in where we fit in. Listen, just because I don't agree with you on nothing the fuck you just said, not you, but the doctor, I understand the assignment, and I need the motherfucking chair. So zip, okay, say whatever the fuck you want to say, and afterwards I'm gone, and that's it. And that's it. You didn't convince me to now start voting Republican. Whatever, nigga. Whatever you say.
You never will.
Whatever you say. I'm gonna be like, okay, yes. Just pay for. Give me what you offer me. Pay me what you promised me.
That's the way I should have done.
By the way.
That's the way I should have done. And I sat down and let my ass get pumped. I mean, I'm looking around like, you got to be shitting me. Dog, he told me about how he delivers to black folks in Fifth Ward. He keeps talking about, I deliver to African Americans in Fifth Ward. And one of the things that I don't understand is, with your culture, with your people, all these windows are bust out in an apartment complex or in certain areas. I don't want to call them hoods, but all the windows are bust out. And people put up wood. And to me, that's so stupid. Why would you do that? Because now all you do is pay $75 and get a new window. Why would you leave wood up that makes the property value look bad? Now, whenever they crack the window, you don't even hear it. Instead, they can just kind of push the window off. You talking about all this shit, and I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, because somebody ain't got $75, especially they crack this bitch a couple times, they crack a few windows. Ain't nobody got $75 to pay for every damn new window. But all this part of, and now on top of that, so now I'm at the point, I got this group 2. I don't even sit in. I've had it since February. I don't sit in. I can't get in it or nothing. They refuse to pick the wheelchair up and take it back and let me get a group 3 because they don't have group 3s. And they say they are not going to return the money to Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm just stuck with it, and I can try to sell the wheelchair myself. Oh. And we talked earlier about how much money we're worth every year. The wheelchair I'm supposed to have is like $30,000 almost. The wheelchair that I have right now, they charge $7,000 for. So since they're a small company, she's not going to return the $7,000 to Blue Cross Blue Shield because $7,000 is a lot of money, and instead your boy is just out. I gotta do a whole appeal. I gotta have all this written stuff.
No, do whatever the fuck you have to do. Do the appeal, write up the shit, contact your insurance and say, yo, this is the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Get your money back.
That's what I'm going through right now.
Get your money back. Like, listen, stop that.
That's what I'm going through. I'm going through the appeal process right now. It says it's going to take 60 days after I send everything in. I haven't sent everything in yet. I got to have different therapists write about what's wrong with the one that they gave me, what's right about the one I need. I got to have all this shit done.
Dog, do the legwork, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Get your shit, your ducks in order, and send that shit the fuck back. This ain't the right shit. I'm falling all over the place. I'm about to sue your ass. How about that?
Yeah.
Don't let the wheelchair or the chronic illness make you feel locked up. You can always rock and roll free with your boy on their YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/mindset over bullshit. I'm here with you.